Good afternoon, good evening, good day. Gord Birch here, and welcome to Hippie Dreaming, a talk about smoking. Yeah, I have smoked since I was, and I'm not proud to say this, 11 years old. Let's put the dog down. But as you can tell from the title, I have quit. I quit 17 years ago, and every year, on the anniversary of me quitting, I like to get together with you all. Usually it's been in my other channel. I'll put one of them right here, give you a link to my other channel, but I'm trying to build this channel, and I'm dreaming of a day when cigarettes aren't even around. Cigarettes are, I believe in the rights of everybody to do what they want, even if it means it could kill them. You want to jump off a cliff with some kind of bat wing? Do it. Dangerous, but do it. You want to smoke cigarettes? It's just as dangerous. It just takes a little longer to hurt you. But the smoking cigarettes will kill you. The cliff might not. Folks, I don't want it to be morbid, but I want to talk this out. I never prepare for a video. I talk off the cuff. I talk from the belly. I just say what I want to say, and you can comment below. And don't forget, subscribe. Click that bell. And ask for all notifications, because YouTube won't tell when I've got a video. For some reason, YouTube doesn't like me. It might be my other channel, but that's okay. Life is life. I'll get through it. Back to quitting cigarettes. How did I quit if I had smoked for so long? Well, quite seriously, my mother had multiple heart attacks. She was a heavy smoker and smoked until she was 60 or 65. And her last decade of life was just painful and difficult for both her and my dad, even though he didn't smoke, because looking after her, getting a pacemaker, heart attack after heart attack, all because of smoking. But did her heart attack stop me from smoking? No. This monkey on your back is a difficult thing to get rid of. It's an important thing, but it's a difficult thing. I have many friends who are on many different pathways. My oldest son quit smoking maybe 6 or 7 years ago. Good friend Steve just quit smoking a few weeks ago. My friend Demi quit smoking, I think, 8 or 9 years ago. Everybody's on a different path, and many of you are sitting there and thinking, can I also? I hope you can. I hope that somehow through this video, even one or two, or maybe all of you, would give it a try and see what you can do. Because I'll tell you, I was not doing well. I was on the edge of having COPD. I was sick, but I had spent a year and a half with my now ex-wife to try and have a baby. I was in my late 40s, and by the time I quit smoking, I was 47 years old. 47. And I wish I had quit earlier, but I remember that week so well. My then wife, Olga, came to me and said, "We did it. I'm pregnant." I had 6 or 7 packs of cigarettes left. 5 or 6 days supply. And I said, okay, as soon as those are done, I quit. Because this is my last chance to be there for this child that I didn't even know, will it be a son or a daughter? Spoiler alert, beautiful son. But anyways, and Some of you might say, oh, you just got quit cold turkey right then, right there. Whatever works for you, works for you. But I had quit cold turkey many, many times, and within days was back on it. So I kept it in my mind for 5 or 6 days, and by it being in my mind, I started seeing things of me in old age and being like my mom and my child being fatherless. And that stuck to me. And I never looked back. People might say, hey, what kind of advice can you give to me? Because I try, and it's just so hard. You know, I will say that quitting cigarettes was probably the hardest thing I've ever quit. I have quit many other things, which I won't mention because this is not adult only, but I've quit many other things, and even alcohol. But tobacco was harder to quit. Every other thing in my life, when I decided to quit, I quit it. I quit it right there, right then. No excuses. Move on, live through the pain. Cigarettes, every time I did it, a few days later, a few weeks later, even in one case, a few months later, I was always back on the cigarette. This time I just said, pain is only in my head. And I pushed through. And it took easily a month before I felt anything different, before I felt any better. I noticed after 3, maybe 4 weeks, I'm taking deeper breaths. There's no pain. I don't feel or hear a raspiness in my breathing. And that spurred on the need to push further. And by 3 months, I could go for a run. I probably can't now. I'm 64 this May. I probably can't go for a run now. I do little short runs with my little puppy dog. But I don't think 17 years, I don't think I'd be here if I didn't quit smoking. I think my young son, who is now 16 years old, would be without a dad if I had not quit smoking. So, all I can say is think about how important it is to you and your health, but also think about how important it is to your family, to your siblings, to your cousins, to your parents, to whomever wants you around for a good long time, because I can promise you cigarettes are not going to keep you around for a good long time. There's no medical advice on this channel, my friends. This is just me, an old hippie, trying to share some of the things that I'm proud of. And sometimes I'll share things that I'm not so proud of. It's all about dreaming for the better world, for a better future, for you and me. I love y'all. Peace and cheers. Love and harmony. Peace.